While the stock market has flirted around being in a bear market, down around 20% for something like the S&P 500, crypto is definitely feeling the pain this year, with Bitcoin off of highs around 50% and a lot of altcoins being just absolutely wrecked. Of course, this isn't my first rodeo when it comes to a bear market in the crypto space, so in this video I want to talk about what I'm personally doing in order to come out stronger once we return to a bull market, hopefully return to a bull market. Now, I think it's also important to understand when investing in the crypto space these cycles, because you have long periods of crypto not really doing anything, and then a year or two where you get this euphoric state where cryptocurrency is the paradigm shift and everything that is bought in the space is mooning. You get to the peak euphoria where people are leveraged, basically people that don't know what they're talking about are putting all their money into crypto, and then you also have a lot of scam projects, and then that's kind of the downfall. It's all speculation, and then you get a pretty big pullback, which makes sense. And that's kind of where we're at today. And the reason it's good to know these cycles is because hopefully you can realize when you're in that euphoric cycle. And so taking a look back, here was my prediction at the end of 2021 when it comes to cryptocurrency. Let's talk a little bit more about the crypto markets. 2021 was a great year for crypto investors. This is actually the second bull run that I've been part of. The first one I saw in 2017, and I saw the euphoria in 2017 and did take some profits along the way up, and we went into a bear market for years, and boom, we popped back up again in 2020, going in 2021. Again in 2021, my strategy was take profits after an insane year of gains and put a little bit into stable coins. That way, if we do go into a bear market, I have some capital to redeploy back into the markets and increase my potential stake in crypto. The point I'm trying to make is, if this is the first time you're investing in crypto the past couple of years and you've only been part of the euphoric part of the cycle, it's also important to understand the bear cycle, because that is where you make most of your money. You invest when crypto is being developed, only good projects are really being worked on. You invest in those times, and when you get that euphoric spike, you realize you're in the euphoric spike because all of a sudden everyone is talking about it. All of a sudden it's easy money, there's scams, there's speculation, and that's when you get the hint, okay, maybe I shouldn't put extra money into this investment. Maybe I shouldn't leverage up. Maybe I should take some off the table because this thing is going nuts. That's why it's important to understand the euphoric cycle as well as the bear cycle. Another way to invest in crypto, and related to the sponsor of today's video, iTrustCapital, which is a crypto IRA company, is to be able to invest in cryptocurrency and not worry so much about the yearly cycles. This is when you're looking at crypto as a long-term investment and you want tax advantages. That means that you can invest in these accounts, get a reduction in tax liability if you use a traditional IRA. If you use a Roth IRA, then you actually get to contribute after-tax dollars, and you don't pay taxes on the gains once you actually sell in the future. You set how much you want to contribute each year, and you forget about it. If you sign up for an account with the link below, you'll get $100 for opening that account today. Back to the cycles, how long does a bear market last? We can use something like the Bitcoin stock to flow model, which maps out the price of Bitcoin over the years and shows you in relation to the halving cycle. So every 4 years, the production of Bitcoin is cut in half, and we see the colors on this price chart show the amount of days after the Bitcoin halving. And so we'll see there is a sort of connection with a certain amount of days after the halving where there's complete capitulation. And after the halving, there's usually a little bit of time before you start to see a rise in Bitcoin again. And based on the past, it takes around 2.5 to 3 years. So the bear markets do last quite a while in the crypto space. So what exactly am I doing? You heard in my prediction video that I took profits in 2021. And now that we're in a bear market, we have Bitcoin and Ethereum cut in half or more. This is where I'm excited again to up my contribution on a monthly basis. I'm mostly dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the reason is those are the big names. When it comes to a bear market, the altcoins tend to perform extremely poorly compared to something like Bitcoin. I love looking at this chart, which shows you the percentage of the total crypto market cap and how it's split amongst the the cryptos. Now, in the early days, Bitcoin dominated, but in 2017, Ethereum and a lot of altcoins that had more purpose popped up. When you're in a bull market and the top euphoric state, altcoins tend to rally harder versus something like Bitcoin. We saw that in 2017, and then during the bear market, the percentage of the market cap related to Bitcoin increases. And once again, once you're in that euphoric state of crypto is the next big thing, you have thousands of cryptos being created, all this excitement, altcoins explode, and then sure enough, during the bear market, Bitcoin starts to pick up its percentage again. I don't think this bear market would be any different. Now, of course, bear markets suck if you are over leveraged and overexposed to crypto because you see a lot of its worth cut in half or more. But in my eyes, I enjoy bear markets because one, I get great deals. You get these speculators completely wiped out because at some point, those people that are shilling altcoins, they're just absolute crap, get what's coming to them. In the beginning of a bull cycle, they're doing well, and it does come apart during a bear market. So you get to accumulate for cheaper prices during a bear market, and only the strong projects with development last during a bear market. With that said, there is one lesson I learned in this cycle that I'll probably apply to the next cycle, again, if things repeat themselves. And it's when Bitcoin gets to its all-time high and passes it, I should allocate more money towards altcoins at the beginning of a bull run because those do have juicier returns in the short term and can produce really good gains. But when it comes to holding onto those altcoins for the longer term, it's higher risk. Risk management when it comes to altcoins is extremely important. It's important with everything, but you definitely have to be more of a market timer when it comes to altcoins versus something like Bitcoin or Ethereum. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button as well as consider subscribing to Main Street Wolf where we talk cryptocurrency, investing, anything to do with money. Thanks guys for watching and have a great day.